shake it.
Alright, that's what that one is.
Choose one. Funny, I don't think that's as simple as it sounds.
Okay, what are they? One looks like fire and one looks like water.
I could be mistaken, but that sure looks a lot like fire.
Well, sort of. 3D graphic wise,
I don't smell
1990.
anything. I could be mistaken, but... Nope, those don't work together. Nope, those don't work together. Nope, those don't work together. I hope I took the right one.
Well, okay. If they go, if
I don't think I need more than
wet,
one.
It won't break, right?
Well, I don't know what it is, or if it's rusted,
Or-
or...
I don't know either. Stick your hand in the fire and find out. It would melt,
Nope,
wouldn't it?
those don't. Nope, those don't.
Can you put the gold one on one of the statues?
I could be mistaken. Nope. Nope, those don't. There's a stone at the bottom.
Oh, it could be the Philosopher's Stone or something like that. Oh, well, that happened. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Okay. Yeah, once again, the
Okay.
3Dism of things.
There's a hindrance there.
Yeah, let's just try this one and see what happens.
Alright. What is that club made
Either
of?
that or just,
Stick your hand in the water this time. There's a stone in there.
unless it's frozen or something.
Okay, so weird. Okay, now put the gold glove on.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try something. Maybe you need a switch or something.
Switch it with the iron people. Do they have? Okay, no. So it doesn't matter what glove you wear. That's not the. It's not.
What if I don't wait? I don't think so.
What if
I
you don't
could
put a
be
glove on and you stick it in not your hand directly in there?
Need
With
I
the
say
water.
it? That didn't work.
Now, if they were to go for he who has not sinned or done this carnal flesh, sorry, Gabriel Knight, you're definitely gonna. Can you touch the statue with your hand, with the glove?
I tried that. And he said about the closest people do is like, no, you shake it.
Got it.
Ah. Okay, so that was the right glove. Was the leather glove, I guess, or whatever
I guess so.
kind it was. But the other glove is the gold glove, and you did try to stick it in the water. What do you got in your inventory? What's that stone?
It's the stone from the basin.
Okay, if you did talk to Sydney about it, I don't know. I had Sydney on it. That's why I was wondering.
I don't think I need to scan that.
Oh, okay. Why do you even get that as an option? That's dumb. Can we put the Can we put the stone in one of their hands? Oh, smack! That would be death number 10.
Okay.
Can you get a piece of your bread with some butter and jelly? That would be death number like 10 or something like that. I don't know. Too funny. Oh my God. So we're definitely working our way through these crazy puzzles, and they're definitely kind of intense, aren't they? Um, hmm. Huh. Oh boy. Well, probably giving that guy the gold stone wasn't the best idea. I don't know where he's saved, so I'm just gonna wait for him to see. We're gonna keep pressing on. I want to finish this game today, so so that I can move on to another adventure game, and actually Phantasmagoria 2 starting next Sunday. So I'm just I think if you press retry, it'll start the puzzle over again. I don't know. I'm not really sure at this point. I do think we got into the really cool parts of the game as far as like the inside the temple and the puzzles and all that stuff. That definitely makes this game pretty cool. I know some people have really mixed feelings. I ain't gonna lie, the 3D graphics definitely the make it wonky, make it hard to move around. That's frustrating, but it's a diamond in the rough, and if you can look past that part. But of course, then you've got the Serpent Rouge, which was also really time consuming puzzle that takes an entire stream. It took I think it was a 6 hour stream. So I think I almost like a 6 hours of doing that puzzle. And most people don't have that kind of tenacity. They don't want to do that, especially if they're a hit and slash kind of player. They're not going to want to do that. And even me toward the end, I was like, oh my God, can we please just, we never did Capricorn, so I'm not quite sure why they didn't. Did we get everything we need once we found the cave? We no longer needed. We read the stanza. Perhaps it talks about being inside the Holy of Holies and how you can die if you're not careful or something like that. Or, I don't know. Chad, do you want me to hit restore or retry? What? efficient. So anyway, to me, this is the part I would like the most, I think. I think another thing that make it much faster is that they do the first murder earlier, and maybe less walking around, more getting clues and stuff like that. But they also wanted to stretch this game out, so.
Okay, you get one piece, I get one piece.
Sit it there. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to take a look at.
Yay! Us! Yay!
Yeah, just look for the cask of Amontillado.
Why is that important?
Just take a look at something. Well, like I said, it seems like there's.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay, that's.
I already figured that one out.
Well, yeah, I know, but in this one it says in pace requiescat.
They wanted to make sure you knew it said rest in peace.
Well,
in
yeah,
peace, rest, or in rest, peace. In pace, yeah, in peace, rest.
This one, or was it the brown one?
It was the brown one. It was the gold one to reach into the water.
No, I think that one.
I mean,
also.
to fire. No, that was that one to reach into the fire.
Which one?
The brown one, you could reach into the fire and get out the gold nugget.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I called it like a leather.
Put this over.
Got it.
Wonder if you have to get the other one, or if it's just. Well, I think it says
No, I
just
would
choose
think
one.
you choose one. So put the gold nugget on the other one. Maybe that's because it's more deathly, more earthly, or something.
Oh, you shake it.
He also doesn't have an axe. So what does he gore you with? His horns?
Yeah, it's a scythe.
Oh yeah.
Well, that did something.
Some of these, I'm trying to figure out, like, how are you supposed to know any of these, you know?
It probably is.
It looks
just,
like I'm supposed to point that thing at one of those two devices.
Oh, I can't think of the word. No, just trying it and.
I think it's a mirror, but it's tilted toward the ceiling.
Honestly, it's probably just that. It's just ruling it out.
I don't want
Process
to break
of
it.
elimination.
This place isn't exactly tolerant of mistakes.
You saved it, right? After that last one, you saved it? I would.
Hey, Gracie, I've just entered a new area, and there's a statue of Solomon here. Ring any bells?
It's probably going to deal with the hexagram, the seal of Solomon. Hexagrams represent duality. Light and dark, good and evil, that kind of thing. Hold on. Right. Emilio says initiates are taught that duality is an illusion. So be careful. Things might not be what they appear.
Great. Thanks. Boy, that was helpful. think it's a mirror, but it's tilted toward the ceiling. Guess I gotta figure out what that says. Here's another one for you. Agnosce naturem corporas tui.
Checking. Here, it reads, identify the nature of your body. Where are you?
Well, it ain't Kansas. I'll buzz you later.
Well, it ain't Kansas.
It looks like I'm supposed to point that thing at one of those two devices. Looks like something to step on. The question is, do I want to step on it?
Well, sure, why not? We've died a couple times now.
All right, here goes. Oh, that's disgusting.
So you don't die from stepping on this?
Wow. Oh, I need one of these at home. It says, identify the nature of your body. That's odd. I don't see any reproductions of Michelangelo's David around here.
Oh no, that won't be right. Unless that's the evil one, right? That's like a funhouse display. Why wouldn't you step on the other one? Well, besides the obvious.
It looks like I'm supposed to point that thing at one of those two devices. Doesn't seem to do anything, though.
Is there some part we don't have?
That was so helpful the first time, I think I'd rather wing it. I don't want to break it. This place isn't exactly tolerant of mistakes. I'll have to find out what that says. Grace, I've got another one.
Did you ask this one?
Elige VM.
Choose a path.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, smoky dough. Nothing there. I think they all just start filling in. Now that room is pretty dark and dank.
It's too dark to do anything.
We just need that gold in there. Oh, here we go. Here's something.
Ready for another one? Agnosce naturem mentis 2A.
Identify the nature of your mind. Want any hints?
No. Thank you.
So my guess. That's the nature of your mind.
It means identify the nature of your mind.
Devil.
Quite advanced. They had buttons and stuff.
Yeah. Push buttons.
It's a yin-yang symbol.
Yin-yang.
The Templars must have picked that up in Asia. It's a stylized beast.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking. You might even be right. The sun. Okay. It means identify the nature of your
Yeah,
mind.
but you can't turn it or anything. Maybe just leave it on one of those, regardless, right?
It says choose a path, but I don't see any paths.
Oh, okay, that was the big statue.
That was the statue room. We've been there, right? That's the one. The statues.
I definitely can't go back that way. Guess I gotta figure out what... Grace, I need a translation. I think it's Latin. Pentum initiantibus sacrorum signi superesse licet.
Okay, let me see. It means beware. Only the initiates of the mysteries of the seal may survive. Is everything going okay?
Piece of cake. Nope, those don't work together.
Doesn't want a piece of cake.
Nope, those don't work
Just
together.
choose a path. Get to do one or the other? I don't know. Okay, I just don't see how that is doing anything. Son? I wonder if it has anything to do with the mirrors and
It's too dark to do anything in there. It's too dark to do.
maybe a small one.
Yeah, okay.
Just to keep it moving. Maybe just a small one.
doors are open.
God.
Okay.
There you are. Did you see that huge pendulum thingy? What was up with that?
Thank you for preparing the way. We had little trouble.
Glad I could help. I guess we have to pick one of those.
We await your lead.
I don't mean to be rude, but I thought you were supposed to be the expert.
Never fear. We will be of use to you very shortly.
We're here for you, bud.
Come here.
Is there something I'm missing here?
The bridge.
I think it's a long way down.
Okay, something active.
I think it's a long way down.
Only the
What?
penitent man
Like
may
he'd
cross
know
type
what
thing
to
going
do?
on here. Do we have any dust?
He told me to figure it out. I could try to pry those open, but I have the feeling the baby's just up ahead somewhere. Looks like a huge veil or curtain of some kind. I can't reach it from here.
Can we shimmy the walls and climb like Spider-Man?
Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Did we get anything in our possession to take the walk?
All right, guess we'll try
it is
this
only the
funky
penitent
one.
man.
Very well. We
May
will.
cross.
No, I'll go first. I insist.
Thank you, Mr. Knight.
So what happens if we try this route?
I'm gonna try this one.
Is it just collapse or it's a...
Have we saved recently?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now it breaks.
Damn. That sucks.
That's not what you say when people die. Alright. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I knew it was like, it's not the one. It reminds me a little bit near the end of Hero's Quest.
And also the Lost Crusades. Oh, except for the path was not like this. Good thing the Blackstone don't stop working when you aren't moving.
Yeah.
Do you pay attention to that, Mosley? Whoa! Alright. That's like death 15 or something like that. Did you like not click on it directly or
Not
something?
fast enough.
Ah.
Sometimes he's also really slow.
Well, you can see that. Waiting for the block they're waiting for before it disappears. We get moving.
Reminds me a bit of like a scene out of the King's Quest 2003 as well.
I think they meant well with these puzzles. Of course! Muffin Bike
Man.
got across with no problem.
I hate that kind of thing.
You hate it. I was the one who...
Told you we would be useful. You must get through the veil and save the child. We will hold these three.
Are you sure?
No. Yes. Go on.
No, yes. Do you guys like The Cure?
Drop me creepy.
Hey,
what are you
Asmodeus.
doing? Take your Schottenjäger knife and go. Oh, see?
Curse you to hell. I should have known you for a treacherous liar.
I'm a liar, and you're a blood-sucking vampire. Now that we've got that straight,
Now we've been
give me
introduced.
the kid.
Stop, or I'll rip him to pieces right now.
You can't do that. You've got to have time to savor a good vintage.
You ignorant dog. You piece of refuse. You have no idea who I am. I will shred your limbs and suck the marrow from your broken bones.
You come up with
Yeah? Why don't you come out of there and give it your best shot, old man?
Domini inferi, exoditi precationum. By the power of Hermes and Solomon, I call upon the protector, Asmodeus, guardian of sacred treasure.
Not good.
This one has come to steal the treasure. Kill him!
Definitely not good.
Can you like hit the candles or something?
Well, you're probably thinking of
Broken
Quest for
sword.
Glory. No, Quest for Glory 2.
Yeah, with broken sword. Hi, buddy. How do you like the Schottenjäger knife? Well, bust my balls, man.
It's holy blood. No. No. It's holy blood. Holy.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember that.
How easy it was to kill that dude?
Well, if you know what to do. Otherwise, he probably picks you up and rips you apart.
Oh, thank God, the child's moving. I'm like, is the child even alive? Aww.
The kid has a big head.
Oh, and they get in there. Did they kill the
Christ.
vampires?
Is he it? Is that the last of them?
I think so.
You have done very well. We owe you more than we can ever repay.
Just glad Charlie's okay.
Ah, he's unmarked, praise God.
Unfreaking believable. Those guys out there, they were like vampires.
No. What's he up to? What is it?
Raise the lid.
There's a kid in there.
Oh, man.
What a mess.
The Ark of the Covenant. Took Indiana Jones and a couple sticks and a few hours to lift the lid on that one.
It's the crow.
Ugh.
Can you forgive me? I did not know. May the gods have mercy. I did not know. You are already forgiven. Please, is there anything I can do? For your family, perhaps? Yes. I will need a service from one of your descendants, if you will allow it. Will you be a servant for the light? Yes. Anything. Then raise the end of your sword to my lips.
The Schottenjäger sword.
Carry the gold with you. It will protect you from evil Now go in peace and love God.
Ignore it.
Todd, why doesn't he say something?
It is over. God be praised. Everyone is safe.
They are? Are you sure? Where are you going?
To the Master. Goodbye, dear one. You must take very good care of yourself now.
Goodbye.
Remember, when one path to your destiny is blocked, another will appear.
Well, she's not gonna go home because her parents. Somebody needs a snack, don't you? Oh, he waltz on in.
He notices one thing. He was there. Now Gabriel knows.
She's just gonna go on in.
Now he's gonna rest at peace now or something. He's gonna about the body. That's the treasure. The child touched the
preserved.
robe.
Was that?
Don't say it. God. Come on.
Well, it's a good thing we left him alone. We didn't accuse him. We didn't really make him mad or anything like that. What about this? About the baby? Aw.
What is it? Something is wrong, yes?
None of us could sleep.
I came over to see if anyone knew. I felt so strange tonight.
For heaven's sake, let the man speak.
The baby is safe.
What baby?
That is fabulous news. But who?
Tell him, Mose.
Gabriel? But where are you going? I have something to tell you.
What?
All of the things I said before about wanting to know you, to be with you. You must think I only wanted information. It is not true. I was so worried about you tonight. It made me realize how much I meant it.
Really?
Yes.
Odd. I'm just starting to realize how much I didn't mean it. Excuse me?
Gabriel!
Gracie! Grace! Grace, you'll never believe.
Left him and she left him.
Dear John.
Well,
Gabriel. just try to figure out. It was just kind of poke at things until something.
Oh,
happened.
we got 905. Well, at least we hit the 900 of 965. So
Right.
we did miss some things.
What do you see?
Huh?
Whoop. And it disappeared.
Whoa. Just.
Yeah. So I know at least one area we missed was you're supposed to record
The Vatican conversation.
the Vatican guy. So I think
We
that's one of the
didn't
big
do that,
things. Somewhere you're supposed to get Mosley's fingerprint, I think, as well.
So you think those are the points we missed?
I think some of the big ones. So it definitely looks like there's areas you can definitely miss in this game.
But it's a really long game, so going back to try to do that would then open up a whole lot of other puzzles. Or would, you'd have to do those. You'd have to do Serpent Rouge again. You'd have to do the point puzzle again.
Yeah, depending on how far you run, try to go back and stuff.
I don't think Mosley's fingerprints. Where were Mosley's fingerprints available?
I don't know.
Get the guide out.
I'd have to look, but so I think those are some of the areas. But it is interesting that it looks like you can kind of miss things. But the thing I definitely do remember that struck me as kind of odd is that you spend all this time trying to figure out who all these various other people and suspects are, and it kind of comes down to like, oh, at the very end, oh, by the way, it was none of them are kidnappers. It's here's these guys at the very end.
But
Ta-da!
we knew this. We knew going in because I said there's Count McCreepy. Well, of course we played the. You even get the sense that he's the bad guy. Like from the beginning, he's acting weird. So now we're just looking to see where's Mosley's fingerprints.
There's. Let me see where is it. There's supposed to be a way to.
Our next Sunday brunch is going to be Phantasmagoria 2 to take us into Halloween. And neither of us have played Phantasmagoria 2. So this will be definitely a blind playthrough.
Oh, and I think there's also a couple of some of the license plates. I forgot to write them down. We look at them and read them, but you had to write it down to get it.
You have the Dust of Jesus prints. See, so I saw just Dust of Jesus photo for prints. Did we do that?
Yeah, there is nothing on it.
I'm just curious where Mosley's prints are. Maybe the only time to get Mosley's prints would have been, well, she cleaned the room. It's like, thank you so much for setting that up and cleaning up the band hammer on that one.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's somewhere, but let me see. This one's longer time blocked. 5-minute time. There is a 5-minute timer, and in effect, as soon as Gabe steps into the hall, so we have to act quickly. There's glass on Madeline's door to hear her talking on her cell phone in French. Sucks he can't record it and knows that if it could be vital, go over to Lady Howard's room and use the glass on her door to hear her whining, get a bottle of you, baby. And Estelle trying to settle her nerves. Head downstairs to the phone alcove, and Gabe might automatically walk over to Jean, but if he does, don't talk to him right now. Once you're in the phone alcove, you notice that Kelly is using one of the, yeah, I already told you that, and you already mentioned it.
No, I'm just saying that's where it is. I didn't know where the conversation took place, so...
So who killed Wilkes? Or I'm going to guess it's probably those vampire dudes doing all of that. Make a note of it.
He was getting too close to the secrets. He probably was out there in the night. But no, his bike wasn't there, and he got lifted. So I think he just got too close to the fire, and and he got burned.
Yeah, I wonder if we can, if I have a... Okay. Yeah,
day?
I'm gonna take a quick
Remember
look.
what day it was?
Yeah, it said day 2, like afternoon. Oops. So yeah, late afternoon, day 2.
2 to 5. Day 2.
Glad you can do all these different.
Save points.
Okay.
Is that before the winery?
Okay, that right there.
Oh yeah, there's the 2 to 5. But we if we talk to Jean, we've blown it, right? So we got. Hopefully we didn't talk to Jean.
No, we just left the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Tell we're just going back in, yeah.
She's talking to somebody, probably on his cell phone, but she's being pretty quiet about it. I can't make it out.
No, I can't help it. You don't understand how sensitive I am. No one understands.
And that's Jennifer Hale, so that's kind of
Just
interesting.
try to put it out of your mind. Am I a stone?
No, that was Madeline.
That I feel nothing. Or a director, perhaps. No, I'm an artist. I have trained myself for years to empathize, Estelle. Empathize. It's a gift, I tell you. I understand. No, you don't. The pain. I feel it right here. Oh, the sight of the throats, Estelle. The throats. You must calm yourself. Why don't you take a hot bath? No, I must rest. Oh, perhaps if I close my eyes.
Maybe give her some Prozac.
Lie still a moment.
Perhaps a little Prozac is in order. Okay, yeah.
How you were supposed to know that
I
unless
don't
you
know,
saw
because our-
somebody.
Monsieur Knight? Did you hear?
One of the reasons I think is because you did
Someone's
not,
on the phone.
You did not go back to the phones. You thought.
And how are you supposed to know
Prince
someone who's going to be
James-
back there?
Can't you get in the booth next? Okay.
Vorrei parlare con il Ministero degli Affari Esteri. Padre Grenna, sono padre Buchelli. Come stai? Bene, molto bene. Sì, sono ancora qui. Si sono verificati degli avvenimenti straordinari. Ci sono stati degli omicidi. 2 uomini. Li ho visiti proprio io, questa mattina. Non ne ho la più pallida idea, ma penso che sia importante. Non sembravano gente del posto. Non saprei. Di razza bianca, probabilmente degli europei. Ah, avevano la gola tagliata, ma non c'erano tracce di sangue.
Italian.
No, non credo proprio, ma cercherò di ottenere ulteriori informazioni. Questa è per ora la prima indicazione di attività, sia che sia anche con lei. Arrivederci, padre Grenna.
Is Sydney here? Oh, it's those buns. Gabriel Knight's buns. Buns. Gabriel Knight's buns. Can we test it for fingerprints now?
No prints.
There'd be a lot of prints though on phones because anybody could have used it, so may or may
Oh,
not.
now he's sitting over here.
Wilkes and Buccelli are knocking a few back. They must be shook up. Or thirsty.
Well, I guess if I
I
can't.
don't think I'll get much out of those two, not with this.
Well, you would have only seen one because one was in the phone booth.
Yeah. So let's see if we can translate it. One voice is going, nope, I don't want to do that.
I don't have time for that right now. I've got other fix.
Yeah, okay, let's just save that. Some other
This is how the right path. Okay. Good job. Good job.
Jeez,
Good
what did that
job.
take us about 5 streams?
That was a 5 streamer for sure. Yeah.
Maybe 6. I mean, definitely took us a while.
No problem. Lately, these bots are coming back in full force, it seems. Oh, yeah. They're just everywhere. I've added 2 big follows and 2 variant block terms, so hopefully I'll prevent bots from posting in the chat. Thank you so much, Slayer. When I saw what you did, I was like, oh, that's perfect. I was going to look and see if there was some block term thing I could add, but I had forgotten to do it. So definitely, good job. Yeah, because see, now the points are 352. The only thing is I'm still wondering where Mosley's fingerprints are. How can you get Mosley's fingerprints? That's what I don't understand. We tried to click on everything in his room.
Yeah, let me.
And we could not. It's right here.
Now let's try. Let's see if this one's any better.
Okay. There's 18 references to Mosley in there.
Yeah, okay. Dr. Mosley's room.
Passport, gold coat. Spy on Buthain. Okay, keep going. Handshake. Okay. Okay, keep going. Stay 2 noon. Keep going.
You search Mosley's closet, bed, and closet. Pick up Mosley's. Well, I'm kind of wondering if we should have even fingerprinted that device or something.
Or even fingerprinted his passport.
Yeah, maybe.
Keep going.
I think it just bumped back to the top again.
Or you just type in fingerprints.
Let me check in here.
There's 29 references to Mosley in here. Just click and instead of cutting and pasting, type it in. There we go. 64 possible references to Mosley in this one. Okay. Mosley's room topics. Keep going. Swipe his jacket. Leave. Go. ID. See, we think that his fingerprints would have been on his ID. Keep going. Go. Okay. Go. Okay. Keep going. Going.
Yeah, we've a lot of information on each of the tour group members except for Mosley. Unless you're supposed to just determine that the last one is supposed to be Mosley or something. Because there's 3 sets of fingerprints on the document.
I already said that. I said that obviously by process of elimination, we would have figured out that the other fingerprint must be Mosley's. So why would we then have Mosley's fingerprint? No need to worry about Mosley's print, as Grace will take care of it. So keep going.
Scan Wilkes prints, Kelly's phone conversation tape in. Oh wait, he'll get his print off of it. There it is. Mosley will leave the room, but he'll leave his bottle behind and get the print off of it. There it is.
Okay. So there's the mystery of why we didn't get the full points, because we did not have Mosley's fingerprints, and we did not listen to the phone conversation. We did not scan it into Sydney, and if we had done that, we probably would have had more points.
One thing is weird. So you
got them all anyway.
You're going through like Les Serpents Rouge, but then it's like you don't solve the last one or something, or to decide that you had already figured enough of it out or something.
I think the last one was the warning to what was coming.
Maybe you'd have to go and read that again, and maybe that's what gives you the hint of how to get through like the last parts of the game or something.
There's the floor puzzle.
Oh yeah, I did mine differently. Instead of that bottom left, I started 3 over.
Yeah, I wondered if there was different ways that you could do this actually.
Okay, let me see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be like pomegranate. I think it's supposed to be the perfection or something like that. The egg, fruit, the infinity symbol. Pick up the leather jug, pick up the stone from the bowl of fire.
That was a pomegranate? I couldn't even tell what
that
that was.
I couldn't. I mean, try to look at it, and it didn't give you enough details, so it's kind of like, eh.
Yeah, just give it like a big old chunk of metal, so.
Yeah, use it. Stand on the platform and just find the mirror where Gabriel looks old. Move the dial towards the mirror where Gabriel looks old. Press the yin-yang symbol. Approach the invisible bridge. Cross the invisible bridge by leaping on the glowing panels. Climb the sarcophagus. Use talisman on the holy creatures. Use the dagger on a demon creature's throat.
Good job.
Yeah. Like I said,
Especially
some of the
solving
things that
chess puzzle without any walkthrough was good.
Like the Knight's Tour type puzzle, I remembered that, and of course then it was like, okay, I got him, and then you had to end on a certain one, so that kind of sucked.
I even said something to you about.
Oh, that didn't seem right. That didn't seem right. Like, oh, damn.
But that was fun, and that was a good time. And so we're gonna go into a gory adventure game called Phantasmagoria 2.
Yeah. As long as we can get it working.
I think
hopefully
we should.
It works.
I've got a thing the guy said that shows me how to get it working.
Okay,
so good. I just want to scan it for virus.
If not that, then hopefully Hero U.
I'm going to get Phantasmagoria 2. I want to have a Halloween one. So at least a scary horror one.
Hey, we had like some Pit and the Pendulum type stuff going on here today.
That was awesome. Seeing that was when he was getting his neck sliced and the pendulum coming down. I was like, I was sitting there. I was like, I wonder if that pendulum. Yep.
Or like the original Phantasmagoria with the pendulum there.
Yeah, yeah. But this one with Phantasmagoria is more about ghost, and it works more for Halloween. So. Pre-Halloween was this game. We finished it 5 streams. I thought it'd take us 4, and it was 5 streams. And Halloween is on a Saturday this year, right? That is absolutely correct. And so Saturday, we'll dress up in costumes on our stream. So definitely gonna have fun. Gonna have a good time. And then, of course, as a reminder, November 7th. I am doing the Extra Life. It is a 12-hour stream. It is a 9 to 9. And I can't go the 24 hours. A lot of the team members are going the 24 hours. I just don't want to do it. The only way I think I could even possibly do it is somebody gets on my channel, takes 6 hours and 6 hours, and I could do the 12. So if any takers want to do that, there is a way to set it up so someone can use my stream for their stream. I know it's kind of lame, but it's to help kids, and it's for sick kids, and it's a charity called Children's Miracle Network, and it's Game On. It's help kids who are sick and play games, and basically Game On. So that is the only way that I could possibly do a 24-hour stream. The other option is just go my 12 and then raid one of the team members as they come out. Feel free, if you are interested in the charity and you want to participate, all you have to do is reach out to Team Double Jumpers. Go to Extra Life webpage, find the Team Double Jumpers. I'll be posting links and join up that way. There is a minor registration fee. It's not very much, and it can go toward a donation if you choose. Now, this is worldwide, so this could be anywhere in the world that there is a Children's Miracle Network branch, and they're all over the globe. So Poland, Germany, France, Australia, people stream all over, and they do it on November 7th, which is the big game day. But you can actually go all the way to the end of the year and stream anytime, and as long as you have the Extra Life logo, and all those donations go into your team bucket, basically go into your team, your personal and team goal. And for me, every bit I'm getting for every donation is till the rest of the year is going into the Extra Life. I don't need it, and I think kids who are sick and families who are hurting from all this pandemic and stuff could use the benefit a lot more. So if you choose to donate, even if it's just one bit, and I will be saying this every single stream until November 7th, and then even after November 7th, because I feel really strongly about this charity. So since we finally finished Gabriel Knight and we have a save game, let's go ahead and do the proper thing to get out and